Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Kenton Wakes Up. Today is Saturday, the 17th of February, 2024. Still waiting for somebody to let me know what it means when a cat does little figure eights between your legs. There's no clear reason. Like, usually I thought that it was a opportunity to tell me that food bowls need to be filled or water bowls need to be filled or some other need needed to be addressed. I really don't know what it is. So today is very strange. Off to a strange start. Last night, I didn't get to bed until almost 1 o'clock. I woke up before 7. And let's see what time it is right now. It's 20 till 8, 7:40. I sense a nap coming. I'm not tired or disoriented or anything, at least not any more than normal. Um, it's yesterday's Melita European roast. There's more fresh getting made right now. The oatmeal's almost, well, I started before the walk. Winston wanted to take 2 laps today. We have a route that he takes, go in one direction, or usually, alternately, we turn left going out of the door, we'll take one route. We go right going out of the door, we'll do a different route. Today, he wanted to do both. He actually has a third route. Turn left and then left. You'll go on the third route, which is much longer than the normal route. But today he did all the necessary things. So I'll call it a mission complete, mission accomplished. So today, Saturday is usually errands and paying bills. I still got to pay the bills, but I was told by the weather guy, Justin. I don't remember his last name right now. He has a service called Justin Weather. He was all week long calling for this gigantic, epic snowstorm to hit Friday night, start Friday night late, and culminate around, I don't know, 5, 6 in the afternoon on Saturday. Or maybe it was closer to noon. I don't know. But anyway, woke up this morning anticipating seeing road conditions, for example, or snow accumulation that would capture my attention. Me being from a state where well, at least when I was a kid, they didn't cancel school until there was like some drastic volume of snow. Well, let's just say there might be an inch of snow. I'll say 2 inches just to be charitable. I'm a nice guy. I have empathy for people who are dealing with things and need a little extra time or just acknowledge that something got messed up at the last minute and hey, can I? Yeah, always. Uh, but 5 to 8 inches is substantially more than 1 to 2. He already's taken, self-imposing a beat down on his forecast. I think maybe I mentioned something yesterday. I have no insider knowledge. I'm not trying to be an insider. I'm not claiming to know more or better. All I'm trying to say is that there's a parallel, an analog, a comparison to be made between uh, meteorologists, weather forecasters, and feeling like part of their raison d'etre, reason for existence, is to capture attention to the work they've done. Um, in my history with meteorology, I the data I collected for my dissertation came from an introductory meteorology class, not intended for majors. So it's going to cover topics in some amount of detail that would be unnecessary for people who are already interested in meteorology. And in that class, there was an assignment that involved forecasting the weather. I think it was something like 13 facets of um, the next day's weather forecast, which included, specifying the date and the location. So that's two. But then you had temperature, wind velocity, wind direction, precipitation, type of precipitation, yes, no, um, over the period of whatever time. And one of the stipulations of the assignment was that a person could actually, if they wanted, just use the one that the Weather Channel or the National Weather Service posted for free on their webpage. And then it became clear that unless a TV station, radio station, or other outlet for news and information, unless they hired a meteorologist, had one on staff, they were probably using a forecast either from the Weather Service or from a private firm that made its own weather forecast for specific reasons. So anyway, all that to say that there are a lot of different professional opinions about the weather forecast each and every day. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. But I don't think you have to beat yourself up. Justin Burke is the guy's name. I just remembered. Isn't it amazing? You sort of stop worrying about something. It's almost like when you're feeling a sense of anxiety, or I guess anxiety is a great word. When you're trying really hard to remember something, it's like your brain knows the pathway you're going to take and it sort of slides something in there, slow your progress down. I don't think it's because it wants you to pay attention to something else, because your brain doesn't know any more than anybody else's brain what's the right thing to pay attention to. But, if you want to remember Justin's last name, your brain might say, slow your roll, kid. All right. Well, so today there's a tiny bit of snow. Um, Not so much that I wouldn't have gone and done my normal errands today, but I did them yesterday just in preparation, anticipation, not expectation. Justin's usually pretty accurate. I would say on a scale of bears, he's better than the average bear when it comes to writing weather forecasts. Uh, anyway, uh, so yeah, today probably do in the universal equation, you you devote time and energy to one thing on one day. That means you can't devote time or attention or energy to other things on that day. So what I'm going to probably wind up doing today is addressing the things that I didn't address probably should have yesterday. They weren't as it wasn't as necessary or crucial or important for me to finish the Friday stuff when there was a possibility that Saturday was going to be a rotten mess. All right. So, anyway, you make trade offs, you make negotiation with yourself, and sometimes you wind up behind the eight ball a little and you got to do too much too fast. But in terms that everyone can easily understand, love you, bye.